Welcome back to Ram TV 21. I'm Leslie Miles again, and now I'm here with rapper Melo Kan. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Great. We're excited to have you here as well. You're performing at the day parade here for Homecoming. Have you checked the campus out a little bit?
I checked it out just a little bit. I got to get out and move around a little bit more though.
Well, what's your feeling so far for the Ram students?
Man, I love it. It's like, it's welcoming. So it looks like it's going to be a real exciting day, and I'm excited to get up there and get it in. So.
Cool. Tell us about your music, man. What style of music do you have?
My style of music is, if I could use some artists that you guys are familiar with, I would probably have to infuse like Nas with some Tupac.
Okay.
That's kind of the level I'm on, some kind of elevation, mind elevation, but still know how to get you rocking because I'm a real MC, which means move the crowd. So that's what I do. And I don't dance, but I can still move the crowd.
And you're a West Coast rapper.
Yeah, I don't, and see, I don't want to be tagged as a West Coast rapper because if you listen to my music, you probably couldn't tell what coast I'm from because I just spit, and that's just what I do. I do music for everybody. I mean, that's, of course, the place that birthed me, but at the same time, I'm universal, what I mean? I got reach all over because my stories are familiar to anybody.
That's good. So what single do you have out right now?
Right now, we have the Easy single that we're pushing. It's featuring my girl Jazzy, and basically that song is what got me out here today. So I want to thank WSSU for pushing me, you know what I'm saying, and representing that song, and for everybody else that's been on board with it. So it's doing what it's supposed to do right now and get me in front of a lot more people. So hope it keeps the momentum.
Okay. Well, can I ask you, what's your take on hip-hop right now? We're going through some things with hip-hop. It's okay, it's fun to dance with, but what do you feel about it right now?
To me, you could, like we were speaking of before, you can only dance so much, you know what I mean? And after the club is over, real life starts. So you're gonna have to come back to reality at some point. And what are you gonna listen to at that point? You can't stay in the club your whole life, and that's what's been happening. Music has been kind of dumbed down to the point where people think it's a 24-hour club, and it's not. At some point, you got to get in here and address some things that are going on, in real life, and that's what I tend to do. I tend to give you that balance, that other side, because I'm not knocking the club life or the party scene, because you need that. We need to have fun, but at the same time, we need to handle business too. So that's where I come in when it's time to handle business.
That's cool.
So yeah.
Well, tell me, what is the block movement?
The block movement, okay. So the block movement is something that I'm in the forefront of, and it's something that's bigger than music. So when you hear me yelling like 4 Pound block movement, 4 Pound is the label, you know what I'm saying? But the movement is bigger than the music. So what we do for the block movement is actually kind of keep our hand in the community, you know what I'm saying? Like most of these, a lot of rappers, they have like little funds or whatever, little charities and things like that. We actually are there. So we come and we do things for you directly. I touch your hand, I give you some game, give you some knowledge straight from my mouth. We have a slew of things that we're implementing into communities, as far as we have a company called Eat to Live, which is, getting people to be more health conscious in their decisions on what they're putting in their body. And we also have a line on some alkaline water, which is, I could go into that another time, but basically, Google the alkaline water because it's a higher pH and it helps you function optimally, on a daily basis. So that's another thing we putting in there. And then of course, we have reading programs as well, to make sure that you're reading for substance, not reading to get a grade or reading to pass a class, but reading for understanding so you can actually, train your mind to take in everything that's going on around you. So, we have like literacy drives and things like that as well. And then the music, feeds you feed your soul, you know what I'm saying? I got soul music. So that's how we do it on so many levels. We try to get your mind, body, and your spirit. We are, the block movement is more of a lifestyle, you know? So I'm out here not just promote my music, but I'm promoting my lifestyle because it's something that we as young black individuals need to be on. We need to be pushing the line on more realer issues and more realer things than just sitting in the club popping bottles and wasting time. Because we could do that, but we gotta, you know, we gotta keep a balance. The universe has to stay in balance. You can't have all one thing. And I believe that the industry itself was created, or has been created, to manipulate us into thinking that that's all it's about. Because if you ask somebody that's not from the United States what hip hop is about, they go, oh, chains and cars, and that ain't what it started out as, you know what I'm saying? And I'm from, I tend to pin myself in that era where it was about something, where people got the mic and they said something. And that's what was told to me. When I get the mic and the camera's on me, I need to say something important. I need to say something worth saying and not just be up here wasting my time or your time at that. So that's the kind of music I do. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, at the same time, it's all real music. It's real life stories. I'm not just here to preach, because I come from a place where I have a lot of depth. I'm a real person that's just I'm so many things on so many levels to so many people. You know what I mean? So that music, it just gets you on so many levels, from the streets to the schools to the church. I address everything. You know what I'm saying? And we can have fun too.
Yeah, that's what we're thirsty for. I feel like, you know. New hip hop, just going into real music. We gotta get it back. We gotta get back. We can't lower our standards and then kind of block off our intellect. You know, expand.
Keep us dumbed down so they could feed us anything. Once you dumb down to accepting the bare minimum, they could push anything into your face and you're gonna accept it. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get your mind to elevate and accept newer things, new ideas, because then what I say might trigger something in you for you to be the next whatever, you know what I mean? So I won't allow myself to be just, you know, the industry's puppet, you know what I'm saying? And that's the reason why it's kind of been a struggle, you know, getting in front of people, because they don't want to hear nobody talking like this. You know, on your radio station, getting into the brains of the people. They do not want that to happen, because they might have a whole nother situation.
That's cool.
So
that's cool. Well, I mean, obviously, you know, this is somebody interesting, somebody we got to look out for, guys. This is his new single is Easy. Make sure you check that out. Where can we check you out? Twitter?
You can get me on the Twitter at Melo Kan. That's MELOKAN. And you can get me on YouTube. I have some videos up there, Melo Kan as well. Or Facebook, Melo Kan. On the MySpace, we have some things. It's the Block Movement, DABLOKK movement. So whenever you see the 2 Ks, that's my movement. That's the Block movement. It's indistinguishable from anything else. The Block movement with 2 Ks, and that's we have some shirts to give away today too. So at the show, we'll give a couple shirts away with the Block movement on it and everything like that, because we want to plant some soldiers here too. So we could, everywhere I go, I try to leave my print, so you know, so people could carry it on and keep it moving, and we could spread this.
Cool. All right, guys, well, make sure you check him out. You can also check out our first artist up here, Brittany Elise, at twitter.com/Brittany Elise. You can check her out at MySpace, myspace.com/Brittany Elise Music. And then YouTube, you got K-Lo Entertainment. All right, guys, I'm Leslie Miles, Ram TV 21. Thank you very much. Have a great day.
Yes, here we are at WSSU in the building. This is my new single called Easy. I appreciate everybody who's been supporting it. You know what I'm saying? They got me all the way out here to rock with y'all. My girl Jazzy on the hook, she couldn't be here, but we gonna still get it in for you. Look, I'm from where the cannabis blow, them hammers will blow. Bandanas ain't something that we match with our clothes, we bang. It's unfortunate we squash the terrain, but inch injustice and we suffer, still reluctant to change. Do a buck in the rain, the hydro is anything but plain. Bringers move with such vacuous saying, I'll engage in real conversation if allowed to. I live in a city where negativity surrounds you. Easier said, but control your mind. A lot of times the very struggle is our own design. We get swole with pride, neighborhoods collide. What would happen if Pop lived and other dude and died? Never mind, I'm just tripping and my shoes are tied. Even you positive or negative, so shoes aside. Even I keep a pistol cause these fools have tried to put a young focused brother on the news at 5 and 6. Focus, don't make it life easy. If you give life a chance, you can do it to make it easy. Breathe in, breathe out easy. Don't worry, believe me. You can be what you make it. You ever heard the saying, stop and smell the roses? We be moving too fast to even notice this small thing, shucking and jiving a 9 to 5, or out there on the corner just iron, I slice a pie in. The everyday grinding is blinding us to the science. See, all we know is math, but we don't know the half. So tell me when the last time you sat with yourself and tried to understand the reason for your place on the shelf. Why you're next to the peas instead of next to the cheese? Why we lose our self-respect and gain respect for the streets? When the last time you slowed that lack down to a nice speed? Heard a nice song, felt a nice breeze, felt love was the only thing you might need. You ever had a real friend that you can call that? Me and you that been through some shit, homie, that's worth more than any lifestyle you can give to me. Now count that. Stop it, focus, don't make it life easy. If you give life a chance, you can do it to make it easy. Breathe in, breathe out easy. Don't worry, believe me. You see, it can be what you make it. Don't say that it stop me. Focus, don't make it life easy. If you give life a chance, you can do it to make it easy. Breathe in, breathe out easy. Don't worry, believe me. It can be what you make it. So many brothers living fast just to die young. Get pitched in the hood, call it Cy Young. Somebody had to tell it to you, that's why I've come. You're too smart to play dumb, young man. I said, so many brothers living fast just to die young. Get pitched in the hood, call it Cy Young. Somebody had to tell it to you, that's why I've come. You're too smart to play dumb, young man. I can't. This been a 4-pound block moving production. Melo Kan in the building. You can always. Sometimes you gotta slow down, roll the windows down, and enjoy life. You'll see it can be what you make it easy. Appreciate y'all time. Melo Kan, I'm out.